Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Market Mania, and today we're discussing gasoline futures and oil futures, what is happening with the oil market, how this is going to affect you going forward, and what you can kind of do to protect yourself. Now, gasoline futures has been something that I've been watching for a while now, and we seem to be setting up a pattern very similar to what we saw in 2008. But I possibly think this could be a bigger move to the upside than we've ever seen before. And yes, it will collapse just like the lumber bubble and some of these other commodity-based bubbles. The thing is though, gasoline futures actually has a lot behind it. Like, there is rising demand right now, but that's also going to diminish once production levels up, and then it will be kept up. So gasoline futures, kind of a weird thing, and I'm going to keep this as simple as possible because I don't want to confuse any of you guys who don't understand financial markets and stuff like that, but you still want to get the same amount out of this video. So I would fill up your car with gas and let's go to the computer, guys, and let's figure this out. What's up, guys? So we are at the gas station. We're filling up right here, and we paid $1.15 for this, but I passed a gas station that was $1.33.9, but we're filling up on the reserve, so it's a little bit cheaper here. We are back and we are at the computer. So the first thing I want to go over today is the gasoline inventories and what's been going on with the price. Now, this is something I've been following for a while because I actually made a previous video, I'm not sure if it was on this channel or my other channel, where I was saying gasoline futures were in a period of consolidation and they were about to explode. Now, basically, we've had the data today, which is the inventories have fell. So what this means is, it means the US has less gas in storage. I mean, it literally tells you the amount of gasoline held in inventory by commercial firms during the reported week, and it is very low. And that's after we had, you know, a couple of moves where there was a lot of inventory. And this does affect the price of gasoline. So what can we expect going forward? Well, this could repeat, and the problem is gasoline futures are now at such a high that this will force inventory lower as more and more people think, oh man, I'm just going to fill up because prices are rising so fast. Okay, so this is TradingView. This is what I use for my charting, and basically this is the gasoline futures. So this is the gasoline futures, and this is on TradingView. So basically you have to pay to get this data. It isn't free, but obviously if you pay for it, it's worth it. And I'm looking at a weekly chart here, and I'm just, to make it easier, I'm going to change it to an area chart because it more accurately shows what's going on right now. So basically this, guys, is 2008. Now some people, and there's a lot of evidence to actually support that part of the reason why the housing market and the financial collapse happened in 08 was because of this gasoline price. I mean, look, the gas prices spiked from January. They were at $2.31 and they went all the way up to $3.57. Now, we've seen a bottom in a similar spot to after here, and we're now going up. And if you look at this move, you had this pullback. We have a similar pullback there. And then there was a period of like consolidation before a massive move to the upside, which looks like we're about to get into right now. Like, it looks like exactly the same thing that's going to happen here. Now, I mean, this is going to be quite the move if it actually happens. And we've moved above all these. I mean, this is 2050, like right here is 2015. This is 2018. And this is 2019. So this is a long-term chart, guys. So we are at like the gasoline futures price has not been this high since 2014, okay? And that was when it was crashing down here after all the, you know, oil spiking. But that was all different reasons in this period of time. Right now, we have bubbles that are forming in everything. It's heading into gasoline now. Gasoline futures are exploding. You've got Goldman Sachs that are saying, and I'm going to go to the daily chart now. You've got Goldman Sachs, which is saying that oil's going to, you know, rise to $100 a barrel, and they may be right. And you have to remember, you might think, oh, that means great for oil firms, but it actually doesn't, because even though the prices are going up, that's because they're restricting the supply. So they're not selling as much, but they're selling it for higher prices. So they're still not making as much money as they ever once were. But look at this, guys. So we had this move up from those lows after the March crash, and then we went up. And then we kind of just hung around here ever since the start of the year. We've been hanging around this area. And then we finally, when I made that video, it was in May, and I said, look, we were right here. And I was like, we're going to break up. And we did pull back. That was market manipulation. And now we are going up again. And the thing is, guys, all I would say is just fill up your tank. If you understand what hedging is, and if you understand how to trade financial markets and you understand hedging, then you could hedge on gasoline futures. But the problem is, it's like I was looking at this morning, because I was stopped out, you know, where on earth do you put your stop loss on this? Because when you have these parabolic moves to the upside like this, and this has happened, you know, over literally the span of a week, like, where are you going to put your stop loss? Are you going to put it down here? Like, these are huge gaps. I mean, when I was in, I think I was in the region around here, somewhere like that, this 211 support. And hedging is a complicated thing. I can't just explain it in this video. But basically, I just wanted to show you what's coming. Like, you can see the chart here. It does not look like it's showing any signs of weakness or slowing down. And yeah, eventually you're going to see exactly the same as we saw here in 2008, which is this giant move up and then this massive move down. Could even go lower than it was before down here. We honestly don't know. But this is the problem with so much money in the system. And if you look back at history, and you can even go back to the Roman times when they started issuing loads of currency, and see what it did back then. But this always happens. Like, they always tell us, oh, it's going to be okay. We're just going to print all this money and it will be absolutely fine. It won't affect anybody. Well, this affects everything. It's like I saw a video from CTV, which is an incredibly corrupt media organization in Canada. And they were doing a video on inflation. And in that video, they said, oh, excluding gasoline, this is the inflation, so it's not so bad. Gasoline and oil affect the price of everything. They affect the price of your groceries. They affect the cost of transportation. They affect everything, because that's delivery costs to you as a consumer. But yet they love to just cover it up. So anyway, guys, I hope you got some value out of this video. I would just fill up your car. Fill up your car before everywhere starts running out of gas. Yes, that will happen. As soon as prices start rising like they're about to, you're going to see people rushing to the pump and thinking, I want to fill up now because prices are going to go up. And this is what creates hyperinflation and bubbles and all these different things, is because people think, oh, well, I'll just fill up now and that won't do anything. But that creates this more demand on the system and it all kind of folds. But where we are right now, and if you saw my other video way back and you were clued up on this, then it doesn't matter, because you know what's coming, you know what's going on. And these futures only just exploded. So this is today, Wednesday, 23rd of June. So you're not going to see this hit the pumps until probably next week. So you can get ahead of this and actually just go and fill up with gas right now at a discount and just know that this is coming along. And the other thing you have to remember, guys, is a lot of people bought RVs and motorhomes last year in the pandemic. Those people are going to get absolutely screwed by this. And it's just the normal thing, you know, people buy things because they want short-term pleasure, but it causes them long-term pain. And that's how you know it's a bad financial decision. So anyway, guys, stay safe. Hopefully gas doesn't run out where you are. And guys, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor and I could actually be wrong also. Like, don't take this as facts, but the way I see it is, what do you have to lose going to fill up gas now before everyone else starts going crazy? And it was actually funny because on the way back, I passed a gas station. It had ran out of gas. So is it starting already? I have no clue, but next video, we're going to be talking about what's going on with the silver and gold market. The paper markets are just being manipulated like crazy, and they're not an accurate representation of the real physical market for gold and silver. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, please smash that like button. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.